We took some more. Yeah, why you just want to oh my God, I'm laughing too. And you're far with it. Oh my God, it's a man. It's so much baby. You know, baby. You know, baby. You know, baby.
Thank you for logging on to Holyhills Radio, definitely your champion station, your number one radio station. We're streaming live from Winners Ohio. You thank God for yet another day. Ready, the program is Testimony Time. My name is Best for Mary Someone. I have with me here in the studio Secretary Tavia, who is the producer of the program. Today we have a special guest, somebody who's making waves here in Columbus for a very wonderful thing that he's doing to help the community. We have, can you mention your name? I want you to introduce yourself.
Yeah, my name is Benjamin Oakley Anyanume. I am a Ghanaian resident here in Columbus.
Thank you very much for joining us. We're going to do some short interview. We're going to find out his project and what he's doing to help his community. This guy is such a wonderful guy. And today I must say I'm privileged as well to have him here in Holyhills Radio, your champion station. Once again, my name is Advocacy with my own man right here. First of all, what is the project that you are doing? Can you tell us a little bit about it?
First of all, I'd like to thank you for this opportunity and also thank your listeners. I believe that they are the ultimate beneficiaries of this program or whatever we are doing. What we are doing is not too different from what you're doing here at Holyhills Radio. Myself and a group of us, dedicated friends, one of them is Philip Odwe, and the other person, I call her my business partner. Her name is Ashley Addo. She's a lawyer by profession,
Wow.
but she's doing this in a private capacity. She's also the secretary of the organization. We realized that in order to do anything, information is very, very important and necessary. And people are not able to do certain things, not because they're lazy or they don't want to do it, but first of all, they don't even have the information that they require in order to do what they have to do.
Right.
And we realized that all the information people need is there. The provision is there. The provision is there. Anything that you need is provided for. However, people are not able to access those information. First of all, because of the way the information is organized.
Exactly, that's right.
And the way it is presented is not easily accessible. So we decided, and when I got the vision, I ran it by these people and a few other people who encouraged me, and we decided to create a virtual gateway.
Right.
It is virtual because we don't have an office. We want it to be interactive, but we don't want to quit our jobs and do it. So we have a virtual gateway for people for Ghanaians that are in Ohio, the state of Ohio, or anyone considering making Ohio their place of residence. So you don't even have to be here at the moment, but if you thinking of relocating and you're wondering where to go to, we believe that our resource will help you make that decision. So we want to give you the necessary information that you need to make a very sound decision.
Thank you very much. That is very useful information. So can you give me the website again?
The website is www.advocacyforghanaians.org.
Wow. Can you say that again, please?
www.advocacyforghanaians.org.
Thank you so much. And
I must also mention that we are very, very searchable on any search engine.
Okay.
In fact, we're very searchable. So just search the words in Google, put it in Google, like search for maybe Advocacy for Ghanaians or Ghanaians in Ohio. It will come.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That makes it a little
simple. Yeah.
Okay. So if I go to the website, what are some of the basic information I'm going to find once I get it?
When you go to the website, once you go to www.advocacyforghanaians.org, there will be a disclaimer.
Okay.
What it is that it explains that we are not legal, we don't provide legal service.
Okay.
Even though we have attorneys amongst us and our services, some of we will have legal services and stuff, we do not provide them. Okay. Some of the information on our website are legal information, but we don't provide legal services. When you go to our website, first of all, it depends on what I don't even know where to begin from, because it's so much. Like it's a one-stop shop.
Okay.
It's a one-stop shop. But let me tell you a bit of the main things that we do. So we do, when you go to our website and you click on what we do, you will find a list of items that we do. I would like to stress on consumer protection and education.
Okay.
What that does is that some consumers don't realize the power that they have. Okay. And especially, I'm careful to say, but Ghanaians, we sometimes feel intimidated,
right?
Doing business. So we take whatever is offered to us. Okay. Your cable company, your phone company says, they will overcharge you. They will use all sort of terms and long list of terms and conditions and rob you of your hard-earned money. You don't have to suffer that, So go to our website, go to what we do, and I'm just using them as an example, but any business at all, actually, if you feel cheated or you feel like you've not been treated fairly, you can go to our website and go to Consumer Protection and Education. There's a link there. Okay, you click on it. It is integrated to Ohio Attorney General's website. Okay. Now, the Ohio Attorney General has a whole section, and when I say a section, it's not just 2 or 3 people. A whole section means that they have a section will have maybe 50, or some section has over 100. When you click on that link, it takes you to Ohio Attorney General's website, that specific site. Okay. So then you put your information there. I did business with this person, or let's say I bought a vehicle from this dealership on this date. This was wrong. This was what they told me. But I later found out that this is not disputing. Okay. Now, once you submit, they have people, specialists, consumer specialists, that will take it up and advocate on your behalf. Wow. You don't have to talk to the person you did the business with. Okay. Now, they don't guarantee the nature of the outcome, but I'll tell you that they are very successful when it comes to that.
Wow. Beloved in Christ, definitely I will listen to Holyhills Radio. Some of us are also watching us on YouTube. God bless you. Today we have this special, wonderful guy. He was my junior in Advocacy College, and we are having fun right here. This program is sponsored by our own chief executive, Mr. Isaac Pinto. He's taking the cost of this airtime that we are having. So we are grateful to our chief executive for this wonderful airtime that he's sponsoring for us. So from what I understand, I went to the website one day. I was just reading some stuff. I could see that it's like you are making the Ghanaian community a very small world. Now we are able to come together, even though we are in our homes, basically. And if I'm trying to buy something, let's say I'm trying to buy a car, what basically you are telling us is that I will have the negotiating power to see all Ghanaian car dealers. So I'm able to say bargain for what I'm looking for.
Exactly, and we are used to that back in Ghana.
That's right.
You don't just settle for one, and it's not what we're doing is the whole of Ohio, the entire back high state. Right. So if you live in Columbus, for instance, I bought my car from Rochester, New York. Wow, and I had to go online, search for about 3 months in order to find a bargain. And the same car, I got it 5,000 cheaper than around, So what it means is that you don't have to settle with even just car dealerships in Columbus or where you live. You can see car dealerships in Cincinnati, Akron, and sometimes the farther you go, the better the.
And they are all Ghanaians too.
They are all Ghanaians.
So that gives you the ability to negotiate and bargain with them. And oh my goodness, this is so good. I mean, why would somebody not like this? Whereby it's just like you are living in Accra. You are able to negotiate for whatever you are looking for. So let's say I'm looking for an immigration lawyer. What they are telling me basically is that I go on the website. I'm looking for an immigration lawyer. When I go on the website, what do I look for?
So when you go to we have, like I said, the information over there is a lot. It's a lot. So besides the things that we do, we also have created, because we want to promote Ghanaian businesses. So we have created what we call resource. Actually, directory. I'll come to the resource directory. The directory has, and we're still updating it. It has all the Ghanaian businesses in Ohio. That is the vision. Wow. That is Ohio. But currently we have for Columbus. In the next week or two, we will have for Cincinnati. I'll be traveling to Cincinnati myself next Sunday, 13th, and then again follow up on 26th to meet some, opinion leaders over there and business people, Ghanaian business people over there. So when you go to our website, we have categorized them. We've made it easy.
Okay.
You don't just go in there and then just start searching. So let's say legal. When you go to the directory, you go for legal issues. That is where you find an immigration attorney.
Okay.
When you want a Ghanaian restaurant, you go to African cuisine. That is where you see all Ghanaian caterers and so on. When you go to entertainment, you'll see Holyhills radio. You'll see DJs. You'll see, even if you want an MC for your event, we are trying to. It doesn't matter what you're doing, as long as you want to do something for yourself. We want to give you that added advantage.
It doesn't have my name for MC. I think you may have to update it.
It's already there.
It's already there.
Yeah, I checked before coming in, so it's already there. Your producer can also check to make sure that I'm not just saying.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. And that doesn't have my chief executive because they're very important.
I'll have to update it once I get out.
No, but you have Holyhills radio on your website, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't have my chief executive.
I have this is what when we did it and we wanted to launch it, and we gave it to people, just a few people to try it.
Okay.
Now the feedback we got was that, look, again, Ghanaians, people were like, Ghanaians are somewhere. Okay. So make sure that they actually want their names there. Okay. The name of the business is a public knowledge because they have signboards, it's written in front of the business and so on. But their names, some people don't want others to know that they own this business or they are associated with it, and they can sue you. Yeah. So we actually had it that way, and we had to take it. We had to take names out. Okay. So people that have their names there are people that we have spoken to and they want their names there. Okay. So if your chief wants his name there, that is not a problem.
That's our chief, and we love him so much.
Yeah.
Good people, you're watching us right on YouTube and you're listening to us on Holyhills Radio, your champion station. Like I said today, we have such a creative young man. He was my junior. I decided, this guy is so smart, and the creative ideas that he's using here is bringing a lot of benefit to the Ghanaian residents. I mean, just go on the website, and then you have all this negotiating power to be able to decide on what you want to buy and which price you want it. This is unbelievable. You can join us. You can call us by calling 614-577-1434. This is 614-577-1434. You can also text us on 614-377-4592. You can send me an email on sumwa@holyhillsradio.com. And today we are having such a wonderful time. And earlier we talked about disputes. So if somebody had an immigration attorney and there was an issue, there was a problem, they cannot complain to you guys, right?
No, they cannot complain to us. But when they go to our website, we are able to direct them to where they can complain to. So if you have a problem with your attorney, or even you go to court and you feel that the judge misconducted themselves, you can complain against the judge. There's a provision for that. You just complain to the Ohio Supreme Court Disciplinary Council. They take complaints regarding judge misconduct and lawyers and stuff like that. And these are things that I realize that Ghanaians don't know. And even if they know, they just take it the way it is. And to on the same dispute issues, when you go, some of the other things that we do, let's say crime victims, is very, very important because first of all, we don't like to report crime.
Right.
Okay. For many, many reasons. You don't have to live with it if you happen to be a victim of a crime. You don't have to live with it. So if you are a minor, okay, and you happen to be a victim of a crime, okay, you have up to the age of 20 to file for crime victim compensation. Okay. If you're an adult, there is no statute of limitation. It used to be 72 hours, that has been taken away. But if you're a minor, you have to report that by the time you turn 20. But if you're an adult, you can report at any time. Now, what this does is that, let's say, due to the crime, you lost wages. You couldn't go to work. Okay. You couldn't. You lost some properties. When you go to our website and you go to what we do, you go to crime victims.
Okay.
There is a link there that you can click on. That will take you to Ohio Attorney General's crime victims section. Okay, to apply for crime victims compensation. Now, that will take care of your hospital bills, your wages. Should you lose, some wages, you couldn't go to work because maybe you were hurt. Maybe your clothes were, spoiled.
Okay.
It will take care of. You can apply for all that. The only thing is that if you have a criminal record, don't even try. If you have a criminal record, don't even try. The other thing is that you have to be cooperating with law enforcement, because they will need proof of all that.
Okay. My wife's sister is texting me to ask you if she wants to go to the seamstress. When she goes to the website, is it possible she's able to get all the seamstresses in Ohio? So
that is the aim. Okay, that is the aim. But it is, and I commend my friend again, Philip. He did a lot of legwork to compile Ghanaian businesses, but we don't have all of it. Okay,
not most of it.
Some of it, because we don't even know the number of people who are seamstresses in Ohio. So we are also soliciting, the Ghanaians to help us. If you know anybody who has a business, okay, go to our website, and the person is not there. You can't find the person's business there. Go to our website, click on contact us. There will be a form. Now, we're not going to use your information for anything. Just submit the person's information. But first of all, ask them if they want their name to be on the website or their business to be on the website. And just submit it and we'll add it.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is just brilliant. My producer, who is also the program manager and secretary, is an event planner. He wants to find out what does it take for him to have his name on your website.
Okay, so you don't have to pay anything. Okay, all this is absolutely free. And when I say absolutely, I don't know how much I can stress that. It is absolutely, you don't pay a penny.
No hidden fees.
No hidden fees, nothing. You don't pay anything. You don't pay anything as a business to have your business over there, and you don't have to pay anything as a consumer who wants to access the information. Nothing. You don't pay anything. Absolutely.
We are just about to wrap up the interview, and I want to find out, do you have plans to expand this to the whole of US? Because this looks like a larger idea, and I think if you are going to make this big, it's going to go very far. Whereby, I just love the idea that I'm able to deal with my fellow Ghanaians. And because Ghanaians love to negotiate, I have that power to choose among all doctors who I want to go and see. And I mean, the benefit to it is that if you deal with Ghanaians, you are able to explain very well exactly what you want.
Exactly.
I mean, you go there, what do they get you? Hello, nigga.
Yeah. And what it is that it's good that you brought that up, because I've had, since the launch 2 or 3 weeks ago, we haven't had official launch, but I've had friends call me from Atlanta, Georgia. They want me to help them set up something like that. I've had a friend from Wisconsin also. So I'm just happy that it will serve like a template.
Yeah.
But quite apart from the website, okay, we'll be having events.
Wow.
So starting from next year, our board is here to decide, but they can come out with a calendar. But I am proposing every 2 months. So we choose something like
crime victims. We hire a place, a venue. We bring people from who are experts. Okay, and then they will come and have a town hall meeting with us. So I'll encourage the listeners to check our events page too. Right now, we haven't come up with events, so it's not active at the moment. It's not enabled, but keep visiting it. I also have to mention that we have a section for scholarships, okay, where we have really put in a lot of hours to research and carefully select scholarships meant for minorities, okay, and also scholarships meant for people who are interested in going to nursing, and so on. We also have researched and selected all summer camps in Ohio. So you can send your child to maybe dating for maybe science or physics camp for maybe a weekend. Some are for kindergartens and so on. Our resource option, I didn't get the opportunity to mention that. Let's say you have a prescription, you can't afford it. Okay, when you go there is a charitable pharmacy where you don't have to pay. If you can prove that you can't afford it, you don't have to pay. So just go to our website, familiarize yourself with it. And also you can go on our Facebook page and like us, because most of the things we are able to publish it on Facebook right there and then when we get the information. Whereas getting it onto our website, it will take a couple of hours to put it on there.
Okay, I was about to wrap up, but the questions keep on coming. Do you have a social side of it? Like we go there, Ghanaians can come there and chat and negotiate right on the website itself.
We do not have anything like that, but we are open for ideas and feedback. So, and this is for ultimately to serve you, to be a blessing to Ghanaians. So any way you feel like this can be of any benefit, or if you have any idea, just go to our website again, click on contact us, and you can submit it to us. We are open for criticisms, feedbacks, and anything.
The only criticism I have for you guys is that you are doing a good job.
Thank you.
Is there anything you want to say now before you? I want to thank my producer. I want to thank Mr. Advocacy and Mr. Pinto for this wonderful airtime. I gave them a short notice, but they were cooperative. God bless you. There's somebody you want to thank before.
I'd like to also thank the same people. I also want to thank all my board of directors. They are very, very committed to this. I also want to thank everybody that encouraged the idea, didn't discourage it. I also want to, thank you. Thank you. You've been a blessing since high school, and you continue to be a blessing. I'll be going to, and already I've been to other churches to speak, to share with them. So I also want to thank them. I have a lot of speaking engagements also. So I would like to also thank your listeners. Just go to our website, make sure you use it, tell somebody about it. You can go to our Facebook. If you like it, just give us a review, and that is all.
I'm going to do my review tonight.
Thank you.
God bless you for coming.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
The next program is Pentecostal Hour. God bless you for listening to us on Holyhills Radio, definitely the champion station where we are making an impact for Jesus. God bless you.